Just this shot right here is amazing. Look, you got the bus, you got the taxi, you got the peninsula. I mean, I think you got a little bit of everything. Check it out. I know, it's just amazing, right? Look at that. Hey everybody, I'm Daniel, and this is Cartoon, and today we are in Hong Kong. We are in the TST neighborhood, or Tsim Sha Tsui. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. And we're going to be exploring the area that you see here, and also the waterfront. And I think we're going to grab the Star Ferry as well. So we'll be checking out some sites. We're going to be eating a little food. I think we're going to go ahead and start with maybe some egg tarts and some milk tea. So yeah, it should be fun. You excited?
Okay. Egg tart for breakfast.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty cool. So we're gonna crush some egg tarts, and then we're gonna head to the waterfront over there, Avenue of Stars, and we're gonna get a really cool view of Hong Kong Island and then all those iconic buildings. It's a little misty today, so I guess we'll see if the clouds lift and we can get a cool view. And then after that, we'll take the Star Ferry, which of course is that like iconic ferry that goes from the Kowloon side, which we are on now, all the way to Hong Kong Island. So we're looking for this place. It's just called Macau Restaurant. I actually got egg tarts there a long time ago. They are, oh, it's here. There we go. So it's like very specific, like it's like a Portuguese style one. So that's what we're going for. Let's do it. This is gonna be your very typical like Hong Kong style eatery as well. So it's cramped, little bit dingy. I love it. They're right here. Cool. Wow. So these are what we're gonna get too. Yeah. Can you see this? No, just go in. There's no pleasantries in Hong Kong. You just do what you do. Alright, cool. Check out the breakfast menu. I mean, I just think I want like an egg tart and some coffee, but they have a bunch of stuff you can order too.
I didn't want...
Yeah. So just looking for a quick snack. I want a couple egg tarts and then just like a tea or something like that. So that's what I think we're gonna get. That sound good? You want like a milk tea?
Yeah, I want milk tea.
Alright. Oh yeah, so they have like sets, I guess, but there's no egg tarts in these sets. Yeah. Alright. Let's just get like 2 egg tarts and then a milk tea for you, and then I'll just take a plain hot tea. Yeah, just like a hot tea, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This place is like, it has interesting vibes. But their egg tarts I remember are really good, so no. Definitely gonna rock some tarts. So at this point, it's our second day on this current Hong Kong adventure. Yeah, the buns are here. They look amazing. So for those of you that aren't aware, there's 2 kinds of egg tarts in Hong Kong. So you have like the Portuguese style one, which is what we got. It's gonna have a flakier crust. So it's gonna be more like a puff pastry, like croissant shell, if you want to just like relate it to something. And then there's more like the Hong Kong style one, which is like a pie crust. And they don't char the top. So those are like the 2 different ones. So this place obviously is known for the Portuguese ones because it's a Macau Restaurant. So this is what we're going for. I got some tea. Awesome. Thank you. That's your milk tea. Get some of these egg tarties. Oh, you can smell like the butter too. good. The egg filling is a little different with the Portuguese style one. I don't think it's as sweet. No. Yeah, this is good. So flaky with all the little... It's a good start off.
Why you don't finish your egg tart?
Well, I want to get your feedback first. So you just had the more Hong Kong style one, yes, yesterday. So it's a pretty big comparison.
I like this one more. This
Yeah.
one is what we have in Thailand too. Like if you say egg tart, I immediately think of this style. But after that Hong Kong style is a little more famous, now we have a lot of that in Thailand too. But I like this one.
It's like not sweet like at all almost. So. It was 68 for all this, which I think is not bad.
Wow.
It's like super milky, right? Like the last time I had it, it was like kind of impressively.
Milky and super. You can taste the tea for sure, and it's not like your standard milk tea that's super sweet or anything. This is like no sweetness at all,
Ah, yeah.
and it's like strong.
I want to try it. You see, it's definitely like a nice full fat milk. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, immediately, like it almost smells like cream. This is so... Whoa. Yeah, there's no sugar in this, just like bitter tea, really strong. It's a nice cup. It's good. Alright, so we finished it up. Right about 70 Hong Kong. I like the currency here is so colorful.
It's like $9.
But yeah, so it's about $9. Super cheap, I guess. So cool. Off to the next. I like that they just have them all like set up. They're cool. Alright. Cartoons, you know. Okay. Back to street level. Yeah, so from here it's just gonna be a quick walk that way. So and we're gonna hit the waterfront. Oh, so right now we're just making our way down to the waterfront there. We're almost there. It's just right there. You got the iconic Peninsula Hotel right there. And then also the iconic red cabs of Hong Kong flying around everywhere. I think there's just a lot of nostalgia in this city. You know, you can kind of feel it. So cool. Even like the sound of the crossings, you know, like it's just like the sounds and there's like a little bit of everything. It's so cool. Why don't we you want to walk in front of the peninsula?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna give you guys some quick eyes on the peninsula, which I think is very like, it's one of the very like OG Hong Kong hotels. They also have like a high tea, which is kind of famous, but I think in this day and age you have a lot of other options for fancy stuff. But I think the peninsula, like, how long has it been here? Like forever, right? I mean,
19, I don't know, I don't want to say, I don't remember, but it's so long. It's
a
been
long
like
time ago, yeah.
Hotel to everywhere.
And it's very like British style as well. Yeah. So we're right here on the back side of it. Right, I mean this is still it, but the front's there, and then after that we'll just go ahead and head to the waterfront and get you guys some sick views of Hong Kong Island. So we're actually on the Kowloon side. So Hong Kong is actually like two major areas. It's like the Kowloon side, which is like attached to the mainland, and then you have Hong Kong Island, which is an island. But if you like watch a lot of stuff like on movies and things like that, like usually the like shots of Hong Kong are of like Victoria Harbour and Hong Kong Island. Like those are where all the like iconic skyscrapers are. So get you some eyes on that. First we'll check out the peninsula, which is really cool. And then we'll take the Star Ferry across to actual Hong Kong Island, and you can see it from the water. And I hope the Star Ferry is still operating, because I like heard that they're having some financial trouble, so I don't know if they're gonna keep doing it or not, but I believe it's still going. All right, the peninsula. This is it. Yeah. Very iconic hotel on the Kowloon side. It's pretty cool. Like, I actually had my first high tea experience at the Peninsula, like way back when I first came to Hong Kong, like in, I want to say 2006, 2007, or maybe even earlier than that. But that was like, you know, Hong Kong was my first trip abroad. Kind of like gave me that travel bug, you know. So it has like a place in my heart, even though it has changed so much in the last like 9-10 years. Are we running across the street, or are they already going? The cars are already edging forward. Yeah. Ah. All right. All right. We safely ran across. There we go. It's a little
white though. It's a little green.
It's so cool. Just this shot right here is amazing. Look, you got the bus, you got the taxi, you got the peninsula. I mean, I think you got a little bit of everything. And then a double-decker bus, of course, over there. So we're gonna head on into here, go on that like waterfront walk, and you can kind of see the Hong Kong Island in the back. Like right there, you can see like the skyscrapers and stuff. So we'll be there shortly. Huh? Cool. This is not your first time here, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Made it across the street. Actually, in this area, I think is like a space museum, and then also in front of us is the Museum of Art, the Hong Kong Museum of Art, which is, it's a really nice building. It looks really modern and pretty cool, actually. And then we're gonna kind of sneak off into this little corner here to get onto the waterfront, and then we'll cut over. So yeah, I mean, I think if you're in Hong Kong, TST is one of the, or Tsim Sha Tsui is like one of those places that you need to visit, because it just has a lot of iconic buildings and some good vibes, and it's a little more like fancier, I guess, than let's say like Bangkok. So I guess if you want to go from like, you know, fancy development scale, it's gonna be like from Hong Kong Island and then over to TST, and then it's gonna kind of like be less less skyscrapers, less fancy stuff as you move towards like Mongkok. So although Mongkok these days is definitely like gentrifying, it's starting to change. All the old school neon is gone, and you know. So but here we are. This is also called like the Avenue of the Stars. So I think there's a lot of like, there's like a Bruce Lee statue somewhere in here. But essentially, I mean, this is your walkway in front of Hong Kong Island, which is right there. It's incredible, my God, it looks so amazing. Look at that. All these iconic buildings. Look at this. Oh, that's incredible. No, I think we're in luck, guys. I see the Star Ferry going across there, so we will definitely hit that up. Gonna walk up this way to the Star Ferry Pier, and then go across to right there, which is the Star Ferry Port Pier on the other side on Hong Kong Island. Oh. So what you think? It's nice, right? That's air pollution. Last few days of our trip here, we're actually going to be on Hong Kong Island, so there will be a lot more content from that side and all the things that it has and offers, and some more food, some iconic buildings, you know, there, this one. We're going to be kind of exploring this area over here, so definitely stay tuned for that. All right. I'm on camera duty. Hold on. Check it out. I know, it's just amazing, right? Look at that. It's too cool, man. It's too cool. But this is also quite a touristy spot as well, so you will, you know, a lot of people are going to be taking pictures of stuff, so be prepared for that. Oh man, so cool. And there's the ferry right there, you see it? So we'll be hopping on that very shortly here. There's a couple of like, I don't know, I keep saying iconic, but there's like, I think it's like a clock tower up here. It actually looks really cool, and it's by the Star Ferry Terminal Pier Port. So we're gonna be checking that out for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so like where you want to stay is kind of dependent on what you want to do and the experience that you want, right? So a lot of the fancier hotels are going to be in TST, like this area, because you get the view is that, you know. So like the Ritz-Carlton is on this side, and your view is that harbor, so like Hong Kong Island. So it's absolutely amazing. But if you're on Hong Kong Island, there's also like a bunch of stuff to do there as well. So it kind of depends what you're looking to do. Like Kowloon side, there's not like so much things to see. There's a lot of food though. There's a lot of food because it's a bigger space, right? So if you want to do food crawling, like you want to like roam around and have a very like local, like authentic feel, or whatever your word for it is, Kowloon side for sure. Hong Kong side is more iconic, I think. It's gonna have a little more of those, like the building, the city, like that vibe. And of course like Peak, and you know, there's some good restaurants over there as well. So kind of a mix. I would say maybe Hong Kong Island is a little more like fancier. So now we're rolling up to like this clock tower or bell tower or some kind of tower. But it looks really cool. It's very like English, I think. But it's like super interesting when you like look at the rest of Hong Kong, and then like this is here as well. Oh wow, it's a junk boat. I don't. That is like the Chinese style merchant vessel kind of. I mean, obviously not an original one, but still, it's cool. Yeah, let's walk over here really quick. Kind of want to have a look-see. So Star Ferry is here. It's gonna, I mean, it goes to different locations, but the one we want is actually going to end up right over here. Right there. Wow, look at this as it just like pops when you walk into here. It's so cool. Yeah. It's amazing. Look at this. It's like unreal almost. It's so cool. Wow. Look at this, guys. My gosh. Some fancy hotels. I think the W Hotel's over there as well. So the Ritz-Carlton's like up here, like close to the 90th, 100th floor. It's an amazing view. Like if you can get a room with the Victoria Harbour view, like at night, you basically see this. So it's just incredible. So yeah. I mean, of course you're gonna be paying upwards of $600 a night. Hey, you know, we are not staying there. We don't roll like that unless I use reward points. But anyways, so cool. Let's hit up this this ferry. Have you taken the ferry?
Yeah.
Okay. No? Oh, so it will be Cartoon's first time on the iconic ferry. I've been on it a bunch of times. Like, I don't know, I really enjoy it. And like you're just like you like enter, or you like you drive up to Hong Kong Island on a boat, and it's like a cool feel, you know. Alright. So I think aside from the fact that it's like iconic and super old, it's also super cheap. So I don't think it runs very much in terms of cost. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it's not nuts. So let's go hit that up, and yeah. Definitely got some vibes in here. There you go. To Central and Wan Chai, that's where we want to go. I believe. Yeah, because we're actually gonna go to well, Cartoon has dragged me to Hong Kong Disneyland, so we're actually gonna take the Star Ferry across, and then we're gonna take the airport rail link, which is super fast, and then go over to Disneyland. So that's kind of like the whole point of this. So to Central is where we want to go. Boom, boom. Yeah, so you have a couple of options from this TST port. You can go to Wan Chai, or you can go to Central. Central is going to be where like the IHG Mall, I want to call it, or IG something mall, but it's that really cool mall with the Ferris wheel and like the giant Apple store, which is almost like a landmark in its own. Yeah. Yeah, you just see like a percent Arabicas here as well. Do you want to get a little something?
Do you want? I'm still okay.
All right, it's fine. Yeah. If you guys want coffee, that's your spot.
Smaller than I expected.
It seems like it takes the Octopus card as well. Yeah. So the Octopus card is like the Hong Kong transit card. Okay, Octopus on the left. It says right again. Yeah, so it's wow. It's 5 HKD, so it's basically like going one stop on the MTR, basically. So super cheap. definitely a cool experience. So actually we're just gonna this is kind of like the waiting area, so we're just gonna wait until the boat arrives and then we'll be off. All right, the light is green, people are moving. We on the gangplank, as they call it. Yeah, this is definitely just like one of the things to do when you're in Hong Kong. Here we are. Any side you want, really, it's fine. We are aboard the boat. And the back just goes back and forth depending on which side you're. It's kind of neat, right? I mean, and I think these boats are like 100 years old or pretty close. So yeah, super old. Yeah, well, it's being repainted, of course, but you know. I just realized the front of the boat is air conditioned. Can be more comfy. Here we go, here we go. So cool. So we're departing Kowloon side, going to Hong Kong Island. This is cool. There's a lot of nostalgia here. Obviously it's like, I don't understand why like a 100-year-old ferry is so cool, but I think it's awesome. You gotta check it out. And there's one coming back on this side. So yeah, I mean, they leave super often, so definitely check it out. Wow. Like it. Shall we get ready? Yeah, that's where we're going. The ferry port. And this dude just wants to scream the whole time, so I don't know. Try to get some views here. Yep. It's gonna be incredible. Alright, guess we're going. Officially on Hong Kong Island. Alright. Interesting experience?
Yeah.
Enjoy it?
Enjoy.
All right. So cool. Let's walk down there. Alright, we're off to do some more exploring here, but I think we'll leave you here. In front of the central pier over here. And yeah, thanks for joining and allowing me to share my way of doing Tsim Sha Tsui, or TST on the Kowloon side of things, and what you can do and the possibilities. in the super awesome Star Ferry, which I'm like super into for some weird reason, but I do like it. I don't know, it's just awesome. And thanks for joining us. There'll be some more Hong Kong videos to come, so stay tuned. See you in the next one.